You're on another level, homie.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I was bad, but dang.
No. I've met exactly one person in my entire life who is more blind than me.
Really?
So, yeah.
Did you guys miss the handshake? Was it just awkward? Like,
it's you.
You guys are like back to back. I finally found you.
Oh, man. So it looks like we're getting into this game. Now, Null just put on a show versus Caesar, who showed off his skills this weekend at the Arcadian as a Fox Slayer, beating the last Fox in the bracket.
Yeah, actually, I should mention that as well, that he did really, really well at the Arcadian. Nothing to slouch at.
Yeah, so good stuff to Null to take that game, and now he's already up against Wieners.
Yeah, another Fox Marth showing he was fairly good against Caesar's Marth.
Yeah, he
Granted, Caesar probably wasn't playing his best. A lot of missed things that he definitely got on the Arcadian day. So we'll see how Wieners stacks up against this newfound Fox or Marth Slayer. No.
Oh,
that's
all right, day. None of that was necessary, but it looked sick. I respect it though. I think a lot of times, like especially if you watch commentary and stuff, or listen to commentary, like a lot of times, like, oh, he didn't need to do that. He could have just grabbed ledge. But in the moment, it always feels like they can make it, and you have to do that last bit.
Let the man express himself.
And like, I'm always so worried of them just like barely landing on stage and me looking like a total idiot. Especially with Spaceys where they've got like the 4 frames of lag on their upbeat, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then they could just act out right away. It's not like, with Captain Falcon or Sheik or something like that, Pikachu, you could like let them stop, let them land, and then just beat them up then. So like fine, like, you hold the ledge. If they do get lucky, you ledge jump back air or whatever, and you keep going. Ooh, Wieners brings it back with a nice tipper F smash.
Yeah, not too much of a percent deficit. It's definitely a bit more. It feels more like a deficit when Marth is behind than when Fox is behind, just because I feel like Fox can put on the damage a lot quicker. And that being said, Null does just that and takes the stock and the lead.
Ooh, he went for the Gimp opportunity, but he wasn't able to find it. Null shining like a madman. Ooh, we return to neutral, both in kind of center stage. Neither player willing to give it up or to retreat to the corner. Null finds an up air. Ooh, but a grab from Wieners. Here we go. Could this be something? No, Null gets out.
Yeah, that was good to DI down and slide off the platform right there to the left. And now
Wieners having a hard time connecting off of his grabs. That's like a big, big problem for Marth. Okay.
Oh, I thought that was a forward smash, but maybe I'm just the idiot here. Oh, God. Null's looking like he's going to win this match for sure, man. I'm not sure if Kira. Wieners has to get this kill.
Nice
and then
nair.
Magic Sword. Whoa!
What an angle. Great
what a drift. Freaking initial D over here, dog.
Oh, well, okay. That wasn't the best angle, we'll say.
Yeah. And then when you're in that spot, you kind of panic a little bit, like, oh, God, I have to hit this perfect angle, and then you don't.
Yeah.
And then you just feel dumb.
And it's also, it's really hard with Fox because you go so high that, like, you actually can go high enough where you no longer have the magnet hands facing backwards.
Right.
So, and because you have to face away from the ledge to go up.
Like a little,
and then if you're facing away, there's only so much time during. Oh,
wow. The trade works out for Null, and he takes game 1. As what you were saying?
Oh, yeah. So like with Fox and Falco's up B, you face the way that you're going. And at the end of the up B, you can turn around, grab the ledge, but only for so long.
Yeah.
And then after that, if you're facing the wrong way, you just fall and die.
Yeah. There's like a little like somersault they do, right?
Yeah.
Like I know Falcons is really obvious. Oh wow, man, Null really looking good against Marth right now. This is best of 5, so there is no ban, so that's why we're seeing Yoshi's here. I know we saw it was a best of 3 last round, but we are into the BO5s now.
I'm a little bit surprised that this was the stage Wieners chose to go to. I guess he's looking for that early kill power and those really guaranteed platform combos with Yoshi's like really short side platforms, and also that you can just get like a lot out of your up tilt and wow.
Yeah.
Knowing that air dodge can make it.
Yeah, and like just to go back to what you were saying before, that he's missing a lot of his follow-ups on his grabs. That's kind of the game plan here on Yoshi's, right? Where you get those grabs and those follow-ups, and it's like just makes for quicker stocks. But he was getting those grabs and not the follow-ups, so you're right. You would imagine that FD would be the pick, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got a lot of games that you got to pull together. So does it? Wow, that's the second SD by Null, but he's keeping it close. He's still in the lead, even though he's SD'd twice. So, you got to shake it off and keep running with your lead. Okay, here we go.
Oh, there we go.
Wieners finding something. Oh, the get-up attack. That was so smart.
I thought for sure it was like when Wieners kind of committed to going in his face right there, I thought he was just going to shield and do something, but no, he just kind of stood there.
Nice. So Null kind of throws away his third stock again. So Wieners finds himself with a lead, even though he hasn't really done much to earn it yet.
Yeah, right?
Ooh, the straight up.
It's kind of gotten lucky at these first two stocks, but...
Up smash out of shield will bring us back to an even game. Wieners is going to have to find an answer right here. I think if Wieners drops this game, it's going to be really tough to come back. To have that much free... Oh, there it is.
Wow,
nice Ken combo. Cleans it up.
Good conversion. Finally actually earns the stock.
Yeah.
Finally kind of just ends it himself instead of letting Null sort of do it for him. But we take those. Going on to game 3, tied at 1-1.
And obviously Dreamland's the pick.
Yeah.
Tough stage for Marth just because exactly the opposite of Yoshi's, right? Those side platforms so much harder to use.
Ooh, it looks like Wieners is not, wow. Wieners doesn't care about that. He's already off to a good percentage lead and a stock lead. Wow, 0 to death.
All right, looks like Wieners is waking up here, turning it on. He's done with this whole losing to a Fox.
He's done with this whole losing thing.
Ooh, nice wave ledge dash up smash.
Yeah, that is a mouthful. I don't blame you there.
Ooh, nice up air.
Oh, good trade.
But it trades.
Yeah. Wow, that was like a very risky counter that somehow got him center stage.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I always find counter hard to deal with because like it lasts so much longer than it thinks. Like I see them counter and I'm like, oh, gotta go for it, and then you like hit it too early and it's like the last couple frames of the counter and then you get hit.
Right.
So I totally understand like waiting that little extra time because there is a lot of lag afterwards.
Yeah.
But I think in that case Null kind of overcorrected and waited a little too long and let Wieners get back on stage.
For sure.
It also might have been a bit of a missed input because I think he did a smash attack on the ground, which usually that only happens when you were going for like a jump back air or something. And it like doesn't come out quite the way you wanted it to.
Yeah, with Falco you see it a lot when they do grounded down smashes like out of nowhere.
Yeah,
it's like they just didn't hit the jump. Yeah. So Wieners 4 stock, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
So now, do you go back to the stage that you think is best, or do you try something different?
Yeah, getting 4 stocked on your counter pick cannot feel good, and he does. He did the same thing with Caesar. He lost game 1 on Battlefield and went right back. This is a bit different. It's a bit best of 5, but kind of the same mentality he has going here.
Ooh. Nice grab by Wieners.
Yeah.
Like we said, he's starting to figure out the matchup and to remember how his combos are supposed to work. Ooh, nice turnaround grab there.
Ooh. Definitely felt like he is warmed up now. Had that little break after he solidified himself in the top 8 bracket.
Nice shine there by Null to catch Wieners, what was he, side being or fairing or whatever?
It was definitely something punishable. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Oof. Wow. Somehow Null runs into the runaway nair.
Facing the wrong way, too.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
That would look real funny. Ooh, nice up air.
Ooh, and another
Wieners
one.
going to be able to follow that up, but the third one, Marthitis percentage is really making it tough for Wieners at the moment.
Just end up finding the stock in the end. Keeping it fairly close. Can't take too much percent here without evening it up. Oh, and he's doing just that.
I really liked that down tilt by Null. I think, like, down tilt out of dash dance is like really good for Fox against Marth. It actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think it even outranges down tilt, which is ridiculous.
That's actually insane. Fox is done. Oh, that's a stock.
Yeah, I think he's dead.
Oh,
he barely makes it back.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think it's a really strong option. Marths want to like poke at you and stuff and try to keep you from coming in. You can just like run up down tilt. Very scary.
For sure.
Nice read.
Nice. The Pal Ken combo into the ledge grab will finally, the ramen noodle will end the stock and give Wieners the first stock of the first lead of this game, I believe.
I think so.
Yeah.
Let's see if Null can clean up this stock pretty quickly and bring things back to nearly even. Unfortunately, he's already taken a bunch of damage.
Yeah. Very, very. Oh, too much percent already.
Yeah.
He's at that juicy kind of up throw into good stuff from Marth percent 2. He's kind of close to getting out of it, so if he can survive a bit longer with some good DI, he might reach that Marthritis percent we were talking about.
Yeah.
But ideally, you want to be at the lower percents and not depend on the weaknesses of a character, right?
Yeah.
Not getting hit is usually the better option.
Nice.
Oh, just misses with the forward smash. And here we go. This is the percent we were just talking about. Wieners unable to clean up the stock in time, but the forward smash turns out pretty darn good to kill above 120.
And at the same time, you see that Null's having trouble getting this final. Finally, he gets it, but not till 180%. It's a little tougher on Dreamland because Fox wants to kill you upwards, and the stage is so tall, but still 180%. That's really problematic.
Your up throw up airs are just out the window at that point.
Ooh,
Ooh, that
Null
was
is moving.
almost, yeah.
Looking for that kind of cheesy shine gimp.
That was definitely something he's hit me with. That's something he's practiced since day one. But Wieners will take it with the 2 stock after the 4 stock, both on Dreamland 3-0. Or excuse me, 3-1.
Wieners looking crispy there at the end.
Definitely a different change of pace than the kind of, I would say everyone would call it disappointing, underwhelming performance at the Arcadian. Got out in 33rd. I think everyone expected him to make it at least into top 16, but hey, man, that's SoCal. Them's the breaks. That's what you got to deal with, and he's back here grinding back up to get back there. Maybe just get PR'd. Not even have to do the Arcadian.
Yeah, no, I think that's a conversation that definitely should be happening. You know, he's had some real great performances. You know, keeping it close or taking sets from a bunch of the top-ranked players in SoCal.
Yeah.
And I don't see any reason why he shouldn't still be in the conversation.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Regardless of how the Arcadian went.
Right. It's kind of like SoCal's already a little ridiculous with 25 ranks. Are we back down to 20?
I don't know. They haven't announced yet.
Right.
I don't think.
So yeah, the PR's coming out soon, boys. If you didn't know.
Yeah.
Soonish.
Well, the Arcadian was supposed to be the last tournament.
The cutoff, right? Yeah. Okay. So there you go. But yeah, it's a little ridiculous that SoCal does 25, but when you think about it, those next 5 are still pretty dang good, and Wieners is definitely in that range, that 20 to 30 range, and you could kind of put him, depending on the season, it's usually only like players that barely edge him out or just kind of have like a few more good wins, and Wieners kind of does tend to sometimes lose to players he maybe shouldn't to, but happens to everyone.